Hello and welcome to part 2 of my Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary Edition review on the Xbox One. Now, in the first part of this video, I talked about the campaign mode of Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary Edition for the, Xbox One. In this part of the video, I'm talking about the multiplayer. And, let me just say right now, it's awesome. Now, first things first, you do not actually have to have watched the previous video to understand this one, because they're two different things, multiplayer and single player. But I recommend you watch it anyway. Well, without further ado, let's get into it, shall we?
Okay, hello and welcome to multiplayer mode. That's right. I have to talk about this part now. So originally I wasn't planning on doing a full video of this one, especially not with footage, just because I thought it was kind of the same one that we had in the PC version of the game and the remastered version for the 360. However, it's a little bit different here, so I do actually need to talk about a few things. Anyway, first off, let's talk about the Magnum, shall we? Now, we all know that the Halo Combat Evolved Magnum is completely overpowered and broken in the later entries in the franchise. Well, I need to talk about exactly why it's so broken. You see, in the original version of the game, on the original Xbox, Bungie, the creators of Halo, added a patch that, installed itself whenever you launched any multiplayer game. This made the Halo Combat Evolved campaign mode Magnum, the overpowered one, less, overpowered. However, when Gearbox Software made their absolutely disastrous port to the PC, they either didn't give a shit about that patch or just forgot. I don't really know, I don't really care. Point being, that patch is not present in any of the versions since the original one. Because for some reason, all of the most recent Halo games that have had the Combat Evolved Magnum in them have been running off the Gearbox Software port until Halo 5, which they fixed it then. Still, anyway, yeah. This Magnum is completely overpowered and is basically the only gun anyone ever really uses in multiplayer. And it doesn't really help that the Snipers mode, which in most games, apart from Shoddy Snipers multiplayer mode in Halo 5, is just a sniper rifle. In Combat Evolved, it doesn't help that that mode also allows you to use the pistol, which is, yes, all I ever used in that mode, but still. I also need to talk about the spawn points, and they are interesting. Now, when they remade all these maps for Halo 5, because most of the Combat Evolved maps actually ended up in Halo 5 is remaster maps, kind of, because, you know, they're already remastered, I guess, technically it's remaster maps. Anyway, point being, they fixed a lot of spawn points in Halo 5. However, these are basically, as I said before, like with the campaign mode, reskins of the original Combat Evolved maps, and we get the same spawn points. Now, Halo Combat Evolved, the original version, was never meant to have online multiplayer. It was meant for 4-player, local, good old-fashioned split screen. Meaning that spawn points that are kind of close together didn't really matter all that much. However, the amount of times I've spawned in and died within literally a second, sometimes even before my game's even loaded properly, are countless. Seriously, the spawn points are not good. Yes, it can lead to some good old-fashioned, I guess, fun with the spawn points and a lot of camping, but, you know, they aren't great, and they can be very annoying at times. Overall, the actual experience is quite nice. There's some hit detection issues. Again, remember, we're using a reskin here of one that came out in 2011, and that's technically a reskin of one from 2001, so, yeah, sorry about that. But, overall, there's not a whole ton of problems with the online mode, except for one part. This footage took me days to get. I mean, literally days. And you wanna know why? I'll tell you why. No one plays Combat Evolved Master Chief Collection online anymore. It might just be my internet connection being terrible, but honestly, I don't think anyone actually plays this anymore. Sorry. It was so hard to get in the game. Sometimes it take, like, I think, on average, I kind of timed it, 25 minutes to get into a game. That's insane. Even in games of Halo 5 on its least played modes, like Big Battle Team Fiesta, take only maximum 5 minutes. This, I don't know why more people don't play it. It's a really fun online system with the original Halo Combat Evolved engine. It's a lot of fun. But, you know, once you get past all that, it's definitely a very fun experience, and I really would recommend playing it. If you have Master Chief Collection, and you're like, okay, Halo 3 is fun, and that multiplayer there is great, and Halo 4 isn't competitive enough for me, because we all knew that thing had problems with the competitive mode in the multiplayer. Definitely go take a look at the original Combat Evolved multiplayer experience on Master Chief Collection. It's definitely a lot of fun. Now, a few more things here. This is the split screen mode, and yes, this is the same footage. I actually released all this footage, this is actually all footage I recorded with my friends Theo and Matt at my birthday party. Now, I actually released all this footage as its own video, I think a few weeks ago, just as kind of as a teaser for this review, also because it was a lot of fun and I want to put it out like a few days or like the day of the party, so yeah. Also, if you guys saw that video, you'll notice that sadly the name tags are missing from the appropriate screens. So I know I'm on the top screen. I don't know who's on the bottom two screen. I know Matt and Theo just don't know exactly who's on what quadrant of the screen. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah. They aren't the best at Halo. Sorry. I mean, I'm not great at Halo, but they make me look amazing at Halo. Sorry about that. Honestly, Halo Combat Evolved is not my game. Halo in general, I like to think I'm good. I'm not very good. Online, most of the time, especially with Combat Evolved maps, I get absolutely destroyed. However, that's not the point. Here, I'm just talking about the differences between the split screen and the online. Now, obviously, the split screening is, well, on one console. And also, it's a lot more fluid than online. And that could be due to my internet lag and stuff like that and latency. Just the overall look of the game is much steadier. I don't know why. It just looks a lot nicer. Still time to appreciate the graphics. And also, this is a Sidewinder map. Now, I have been talking about in previous videos sometimes about how old maps in older games like Halo Combat Evolved, while fun, don't always hold up well nowadays. Now, yeah, that's why. I mean, look at it. It's too big. Alright, now that was the multiplayer mode. Now, before I go, I do actually want to finish what I was saying. I did kind of run out of footage there. Sorry about that. But yeah, so some of the maps in Halo Combat Evolved, like Blood Gulch and Sidewinder, even though I love them to death, they're iconic and just amazing maps, are a bit too big. Nowadays, with games like Battlefield and Call of Duty being the main first-person shooter franchises, we're so used to fast-paced, close to medium-range action that big maps, even with vehicles to get around them in, just feel too big, open, and clunky. It can take forever to find people on those maps, even if you're playing split screen. And I don't screen peek, but even if people do, because my friends and I at one point said, all right, let's say, okay, screen peeking is allowed now because I actually want to find someone. Yeah. Now, I love Sidewinder, love Blood Gulch, and Hang 'em High is a good example of a map that does that quite well, being big and also enclosed. But still, I love all those maps from Halo Combat Evolved. Just some of them don't hold up quite as well as they did, well, 18 years ago when Combat Evolved first came out. Anyway, this review was a lot of fun to film. I had a lot of fun filming it, and I'm looking forward to doing hopefully some more Halo reviews in the future. Now, I'm not going to be doing, my next review will not be Halo 2. Well, actually, it will be Anniversary Edition, but still, I'm not going to be, I'm going to hopefully be doing the series in order when I do, basically, let me put it like this. When I film a Halo game next, it will most likely be 2 Anniversary Edition, and then 3, then 3 DST, then 4, then 5. And if I get Reach at some point in there, I might as well film Reach as well. And I might do Spartan Ops, 4 Spartan Ops its own review, and no, I'm not doing the Halo Wars games, because RTS games are one of my favorite, and I'm also not doing the mobile games, because, fuck Spartan Assault and fuck Spartan Strike, no way. But yeah, anyway, my next review is probably be like a really crappy bad game. But anyway, yeah, I loved playing Halo Combat Evolved again, even if it was just the Anniversary Edition on the Xbox One. Now, my preferred version of the game is the original one on the original OG Xbox from 2001. However, if you want to emulate a good Halo experience for the original game, I definitely go for the Xbox One Master Chief Collection Edition. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. See you in the next video.